This is quick rounding, so we're just going to use the shortcut here. Let's get started. Round 842,986 to the nearest 10,000. Step 1, find the place that you're rounding to and circle that digit. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. Circle it. Step 2, underline the power digit. The power digit is this one. It's the neighbor, 1 to the right. Always right to the right of it. Great. All right, it's called the power digit because this one is going to decide if we're rounding up or rounding down. But let me show you what it looks like if we do either. So if we end up rounding down, the 8 will stay, the 4 will stay a 4, and everything else becomes a 0. If we round up, the 8 will stay, the 4 will become a 5, and everything else is a 0. So it's either going to look like this. Rounding down would be keep it as a 4, and then put in your zeros. If we round up, it's going to be this 4 turns into a 5, and then keep your zeros. The deciding factor for rounding up or down is this 2. We just look at the 2. If it is 5 or more, let it soar. 4 or less, let it rest. 2 is less than 5. It is 4 or less. So we are rounding down. So the answer is 840,000. Let's do another one. Round 1,642,845 to the nearest 1,000. Find the digit you're rounding to and circle it. Underline the power number. This is an 8, so we're rounding up, which means that 2 is going to turn into a 3. But you got to keep all of this, change it to a 3, and then zeros. So 1, 6, 4. Change it to a 3 because this 8 is higher than 5. And then zeros after it. So whatever is before the digit that you're rounding to has to stay. The digit you're rounding to either stays or goes up 1, and then everything after has to turn into zeros. One more. Round 3,596,109 to the nearest million. Step 1, circle the place that you are rounding to. Step 2, underline the power number. The 3 will either stay a 3 and then zeros, or it'll go up to a 4 and then zeros. The power rests with this 5 here. 5 or more, let it soar. 4 or less, let it rest. This is 5 or more, so we are rounding up 4 million. Rounding up, that 3 turns into a 4, my mistake. And then zeros afterwards.